Hi, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy. This is your summer of 2023 reading. So we're going to be taking a peek at some tarot cards, connecting with messages from the angels, what you need to know to make the best of this energy and what to expect out of this energy in the summer of 2023. I've divided this reading into 3 sections. So basically each month, we're going to be taking a look at the time period in between the summer solstice on June 21st into the fall equinox on September 20th. So we're going to be taking a look at that time period. I do recommend, if you're watching these videos, that you're taking a look at the readings that are for your sun, for your moon, and for your rising sign. If you don't know what your moon and your rising sign are, you can very easily look that up. There's all kinds of free interpretations, astrological charts that will tell you what your sun, moon, and rising is, so that you can get a more detailed reading for yourself. I do like to mention that this is a general reading, right? So that not every single message is going to resonate for every person. You want to make sure that you're going within, that you're tuning into the messages and intuitively connecting with what messages are meant for you and what it is that you're feeling called to follow and connect with. Your intuition is always going to trump any message, and I think that we get a really specific feeling when we connect with a message. So making sure that I cover all of that. So we're going to be taking a look at this. The first cards that I want to talk about are the theme cards for the overall summer. Okay, so the first card that we have here is the Wolf card. This is the Instinct card. Sorry, my camera went dark, so I'm just feeling the need to adjust that. The Wolf or the Instinct card, okay? So following your instinct, listening, tuning in. This is exactly what I was talking about when I was talking about tuning in with this reading. What is your intuition? What is your instinct telling you about circumstances? I think that if we really allow ourselves to be in flow and tuning in with that natural instinct that we have within, that is going to be really helpful and a really great guide for us as we navigate this summer. I'm a Taurus, by the way, so that's why I keep saying we. So the next card that we have here is the Lotus Flower card or the Unfoldment card, okay? This feels very much to me like, when I think about the lotus flower, I think about the way that it grows up and out of the mud. And I think that there's been so much for Taurus over the past several years that has felt like mud, okay? And to me, we now are receiving the benefits, the reward for the work that we've done, for the challenges that we have found ourselves through the shadow work that we've been doing. And we're finding finally the gold at the end, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So I think that this is going to be really beautiful in a lot of different ways. I see a lot of great cards here as well. Let's start with that time period in between June 21st into around July 20th or so. So end of June into the end of July, basically. We have here the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration, working together, coming together with a shared vision or a shared goal. Now, this is clarified by the Knight of Swords, okay? So this is going to be, again, about connecting with your instinct, connecting with your intuition, because I think that there may be some things coming in that will like really serve to throw you off, that will serve to be a distraction for you in your life. And I think that it's going to be really important during this time period to stay focused on what the goal is, what it is that you're wanting to work on, and also to be open to allowing people to come in to help, to support. You might even find that you're actually working on some kind of a project. This is all about being a team player, working together with other people, and allowing yourself to align with the people who really share that vision with you, right? So you might actually be kind of looking for, who can I collaborate with? who's going to be the right fit, and making sure that with that Knight of Swords in reverse, that you're looking for those people that you feel like are going to be there for the long term, are going to best align with the vision of what it is that you're looking for. There's also this message of just letting people help you. Taurus, we're not always the best at allowing people to help us, at allowing people to support us with the things that we're doing. And this is very much that energy of like, some people are going to bring different tools, different gifts, different things to the table that ideally, as long as they are aligned with the vision, are going to help with whatever this vision is, whatever this thing is that you're working on, that is going to bring it several levels up. And that's really what I'm feeling here with this, is like a significant level up through working together with other people. So allow that process to happen, allow that to develop. You may also find that, you know, if there's something that you're working on with somebody else, maybe like you're in a pair with somebody else, or maybe even in a romantic relationship or something like that, that there's value in bringing in outside energy in some way, maybe some counseling, or maybe some consulting, or something like from the outside that's coming in, that's just like bringing in the missing piece. This is what it feels like, is something coming in that's just like giving you that thing that you're needing. Maybe things have been going okay, but you're needing a little extra. You're needing somebody else's vision. You're needing somebody else's opinion. So I would bring that in as you intuitively feel called. I think that that's going to just help whatever this area of focus is for you in your life to be that much more successful. And definitely there is success here, because we have this Page of Wands, or a Page of Fire. And this is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful energy, especially for Taurus, because the Queen of Pentacles really knows that she is supported by the universe, that she is so supported by the universe in her vision, in the work that she's doing. And I think that she just feels really balanced and good and supported. And this is coming in through some kind of something that we're starting, something new. The pages are typically about new energy. So there's some kind of a new endeavor, a new project, a new job, even new relationship, new something. You know what it feels like though, is like, it's almost like parts of us have felt disconnected, right? Parts of us have felt offline, right? And maybe in some ways, like, because we've been doing so much shadow work and there's been so much happening, that those parts of us haven't felt lit up or excited or passionate in quite some time. And it feels like now, as we're in this first month of the summer, that things are starting to light up again. You know, you're connecting with parts of yourself that you haven't been connected to in a long time in a really good way. And I think that things are starting to get exciting. I think that this is a very fun energy, and we're letting ourselves be fun and excitable and creative and passionate. And that's really leading to, with this Queen of Pentacles, a feeling of safety, security, feeling supported, and just really understanding how magical this world really is, and how truly supported and provided for we are always. So if you're concerned at all about money, and I feel like finances have been a little funny with Taurus, right? It's felt a little like stuck, stagnant. If you're at all concerned about that, know that that's coming in. Know that you're going to see that evidence that all of your hard work is paying off. And I think that that's really sparked by just letting yourself be excited, letting yourself do things that excite you, letting yourself have a good time and make the most of this summer. You know, I think that summertime is a great time to have a good time, and to have more fun, and to be more social, and to just enjoy yourself in every area of our lives. The next row is representing that second month that we have here in the summer. So that's going to be around June or July 21st into around August 20th. So end of July into the end of August. This is really great. Whatever this Queen of Pentacles in that first row is bringing in is helping us to feel more secure and more confident. And it's helping us with this Five of Pentacles to release money-related fears, to release fear in association with lack, to release anything that just has felt like maybe that we don't have enough of, or this feeling of being rejected or left out in the cold. I think that there's going to be a lot of work in terms of any lack-based energy, lack-based mentality, feeling like there isn't enough, feeling like we're not supported by the universe. And that Queen of Pentacles really brings us to a place where that Five of Pentacles energy can be in reverse. And so we're releasing fear, stuck energy, maybe even old mindsets, old stuck mindset that is and has been keeping us stuck for quite some time, right? I feel like the energy that I feel with that is like a letting go of the reins a little bit and letting ourselves really lean into faith and flow. And I just feel like it's like I feel my shoulders releasing with this, right? So it's like we're releasing our shoulders. We're letting go of tension, fear, maybe even tension and fear that we didn't realize we've been carrying, that has been providing or allowing for, in some ways, an energetic block, right? And so I think as we release that energy, so recognize where there might still be fear and where fear is holding you back, and intentionally focus on how can I release this? How can I have a better mindset? How can I shift my focus into more of an abundant mindset? I think you're really going to be supported in the energy in this, and that is going to lead to, this is clarified by the Three of Wands, right? This is going to lead to things happening, right? Things developing, things that maybe we've intuitively felt coming, but haven't quite developed, haven't quite happened yet. And now all of a sudden we're seeing that start to come in. We're seeing things develop. We're seeing evidence that not only is all well, but that really magical things are happening for us and that we are truly, truly supported by the universe. The next card that we have here is the King of Air in reverse, clarified by the Two of Pentacles. When I pulled, this is the King of Swords in reverse. When I pulled these cards, the first thing that I heard was, if it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. So I do see us doing an assessment here this month where we're taking a look at, am I still allowing my thoughts to go into places that I don't like? What am I allowing to live rent-free in my head? What am I focusing on that does not serve me? Remember, we create from our thoughts. We create our experience from our thoughts. So if you're focused on worrying all the time or stuck in the past, I feel like in some ways, like this is us releasing the past and moving forward, right? Or if you are worrying all the time about things, you're actually creating or can be creating from the very things that you're worrying about. That's not what we want. I also see that there might be an awareness of where we need to clear some things out, where we need to let go of some things that are creating an energy of like an emotional roller coaster or a mental roller coaster, right? Where your thoughts are all over the place. So what kind of things, what kind of people, what kind of thoughts are triggering emotional ups and downs and mental ups and downs that aren't serving you? And I also think that we're trying to decide where we're going from here, right? What is going to remain in our lives moving forward, and what are we truly ready to let go of? And I think that wolf energy or that instinct energy, that intuition is going to be showing us the way. We might be finding ourselves weighing up our options, exploring our options, deciding what direction do I want to go in with this. I also do feel like there's this energy of a little bit of extra money coming in. And we're deciding, okay, how can I make the most of this little bit of extra money that I have coming in? How can I invest it in such a way that it's going to be a really solid return on my investment? And that might be money. That can also be some kind of opportunity for extra time or extra freedom in some way. But I think that we're going to want to make sure that we take that step back and really process that and decide what's going to be the best way. I also feel with this energy, it's so important for us to be mindful about how we're communicating and what we're communicating, right? We don't want to be communicating from a place of the things that we don't want. So what I mean by that is like, be mindful about where you're complaining a lot, where you're gossiping, where you're talking about things that aren't going well, because when you speak about those things, again, that's vibrational. You're creating from the thought and from the speaking, and we don't want to be doing that. That's not the energy that we want. So where do I need to change the way that I see things? Where do I need to change the way that I speak about things? Or there is a little bit of this energy of maybe needing to seek support or some guidance somewhere if you're finding yourself really having a hard time, really feeling stuck and having difficulty moving out of thoughts and thinking, because we really want to bring in, with this Two of Pentacles, some more balance financially, mentally, what we're investing ourselves in. So that's going to be really, really key. So if you need extra support with that, make sure you seek that here in this month, okay? But I definitely think that we're going to be taking a look at what is costing us our peace and what has to go, what has to be released, so that we can lean into the blessings that are wanting to come in for us. And definitely I see blessings coming in for us as we enter into this last month of summer. So around August 21st into around September 20th, we have the Unity card clarified by the Strength card. And this Unity card is the Hierophant in traditional tarot. The Hierophant is a Taurus card, okay? This is us feeling, I feel like, in our element, feeling abundant, feeling very supported, feeling very in tune with God, with the universe, whatever it is that you call that, right? And also feeling really connected to our strength. This to me is like a pretty significant feeling of a level up, where we're just like in our zone, where we're in our groove. And there's this sense of understanding how truly supported we are. I think that we might find that there are some things that we're becoming aware of where we recognize how we were protected by the universe, how we were redirected by the universe, and how it's really beautiful the way that certain things didn't happen in the timing that we wanted them to happen, or in the way that we wanted them to happen, because this is so much better. This energy to me feels like, wow, this is so much better. I'm so glad that it didn't happen the way that I thought that it was supposed to happen. Okay, I do feel like we're settling into that Virgo energy that we find ourselves in September, where it's like we're implementing a routine again. We're getting back into a little bit more structure, and I think that there's going to be a lot of value in that. Taurus energy really tends to love that stuff, right? Or at least I know I do. So making sure that we're allowing that. I also think that there might be a call or a nudge for us to like feel like we want to connect more deeply spiritually in some way, whether we're doing more meditation, whether we are just attending some kind of church more, or watching spiritual videos, or going for walks, however it is that you connect spiritually. Just, I think that there's going to be that call for that, making sure that you do that. I think that that's going to just help you to feel absolutely solid and supported, and there's like a depth of faith that I'm feeling with this energy that's really beautiful. The next cards that we have here is the Two of Cups, or the Two of Water, clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Two of Cups, number one, this can be a really beautiful soulmate connection coming in. This can be a really beautiful, deep, soul-aligned connection, whether that is a romantic relationship, if you're looking for love, whether that is a friendship. But to me, the Two of Cups is also just like that missing piece that thing that we're wanting, that we have been calling in for quite some time, and now here it is, it's coming in and it's helping us. Like, this is that energy of like, this completes us, and nothing outside of ourselves truly completes us, right? Like, we need to do that ourselves, but I really feel like the Taurus collective has done the work to feel complete, right? And as we feel complete, as we feel really good at the work that we've done and where we're at in our lives, we're actually calling in something that helps it to be that much better, right? Something coming in that is just, the cherry on the top of the sundae, basically. And it feels really fulfilling. It feels really balanced. It feels like very reciprocal, very supportive, that this is a relationship. This is that missing piece. This might even be within a relationship you're already in. You're finding that that relationship is going to a new level. It's really deepening. It's really connecting because you're just ready for it, right? So I really like to see this energy here. I also feel like if there have been conflicts, that we might see some kind of a conflict coming to resolution, coming into balance, and that's going to be really great. So not only do we have that Two of Cups, but we also have that Eight of Wands, right? So I feel like there's going to be lots of opportunity coming in. It's like the floodgates have opened and all of these beautiful things are coming into our experience that are the missing pieces, right? So you might find that person that's the missing piece in terms of what it is that you're looking for within relationships. And then you might find that connection within business that really is filling in the gaps where you are needing extra help and support. And you might find that, in your self-care, that you find that one thing that just works for you, that helps you to feel relaxed, that helps you to feel balance, that helps you. It's like, oh my gosh, here's the answer, right? You might be finding the answers to the questions that you've had for quite some time. But whatever this is, it's like so much is coming in at once, and it's a really beautiful energy, letting you know that finally your lotus flower is sprouting. So I hope that these messages resonate with you. If they do, make sure you hit that like button. I always love to hear from you guys in comments. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, please make sure that you subscribe. I really appreciate the support. It helps to support the channel, and it's a really nice way to exchange energy with me. It's also a really nice way to connect your energy to my readings so that I'm reading on a more personal level for you as we move forward. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you soon with another video. Take care.